Well, hey there. Welcome to everybody out there in YouTube land. Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going? It's Jim of All Trades, and you made it to my channel. Glad you stopped by. My name is Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader, here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Guys, I'm an Elliott Wave trader. That just simply means I study Elliott Wave theory and I apply it. And what that is basically is a theory that says the market's made up of fives and threes, guys. Fives and threes, the wave patterns, the wave structures. You can put those together, form larger common patterns in the market, and kind of see where the market might be going with some degree of plausibility. And it's a fantastic theory, and I spend my time on YouTube showing everybody Elliott Wave theory and what the market looks like through that lens. Guys, it's easy to look at moving averages. No big deal. Everybody can do that. Anybody can look at support and resistance, order blocks, and liquidity. We look at all that stuff, guys, but I focus in my channel and what I talk about on the Elliott Wave count and where price might be going based on that. And I have a unique way of looking at the RSI as well. So when we put all that together, we have a really good TA, and I hope you enjoy it, guys. We're going to jump into Bitcoin this morning. And guys, what I'm going to try to do in this video is boil everything down to the next decision you need to make with your money. Okay. So what's the next decision? What's going on with the chart? What do you need to be thinking about right now? Sometimes we get so wrapped up in where the market might be going long term, in big moves. As Elliott traders, we try to come up with big ideas for the macro count. But at the end of the day, there's several ideas at play in the macro count. We don't know what's going on. But this last move that we had, this last pump that we had off the bottom, really has implications for what that wave is, has implications for where it might be going in the future. So what I'm going to do for you in this live is boil it down to the next decision making process you need to make based upon wave structure. So with that said, don't forget, not giving you any kind of financial advice. I'm showing you how I see the market through my lens, and then showing you how I make my decisions in trading. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm just showing you how I spend my money. With that said, guys, let's jump into the charts. All right. Now, overall, we are talking about a potential idea that this is an ABC, that in the C wave, this is the macro 6-hour chart here. In the C wave, we need 5 waves. And it's my contention that 5 waves is not complete, that we have a 1, 2 off the top, okay? We have a 3, 4, and we're in the middle of the 5th wave to the downside. Targeting the bottom of this liquidity zone right here, I would expect this to get taken out and broken. I would not expect it to be, I will not expect this to be respected. I want to see this liquidity taken out. So I'm personally targeting about 25K to the downside, looking for a count about here. Where you say, Jim, where do you get your 25K target? Well, I pull the fibs like so on the log scale, and you'll notice that we've got fibs right down here at 24,228. And if I turn it on regular, I've got 22K. So anywhere about 25, 24K in that range. It could get all the way down to 22 or even 20. We've got fibs down here that would allow this thing to go if we get an extended 5th wave. So there's the macro idea, okay? Now, another idea is that's in play, another macro idea. And again, I'm just sharing these so you have some context. And again, what we're going to do, what I promised to do, is we're going to get into the micro count and say, okay, what's the next decision we need to make? What's the next decision? Well, the other count that I'm seeing here is a triangle, and I really like that. I like that count quite a bit. Now, I'm not telling you which I think. It doesn't matter, but I do like the count nonetheless. And it does make sense of the wave structure that we do have sitting right in front of us, okay? So in other words, a triangle is a 5-wave move that is basically an oscillating pattern in the market where you get 5 waves, okay, something like this, and it makes a generally converging shape in a triangle pattern, like a sideways wedge or something like that. And that's a triangle, and that's an Elliott Wave principle there. And then what you need to know for a true triangle is that every wave needs to have 3 waves. So you see we got 3 waves here, we got 3 waves there. You can count this as 3 waves. It doesn't have the 5th, okay? Now, what we have going on is we got a 3 and a 3. We could be getting a 5-wave move to the upside, and that's a flat, okay? That would be a flat. That would be a 3-wave move. That wouldn't complete this triangle. We would expect another 3-wave down and then maybe another 5-wave move like so to make a larger flat to get up there. So there's a possibility right there, guys, of of some kind of a move, a 3-wave move to the upside. We could make some kind of a WXY or something like that as well. It could go up any number of ways, but I just need this to get up here in a large 3-wave fashion, and I would expect it would get complex on us based upon the size of what's going on right here. It's not very large, so it would need to get complex in order to get that finished. All right, so the question is, are we making this move to the upside where we would expect this thing to go on up and finish maybe a flat? Or are we in that downside move where we're going to come down and finish a 5-wave move to the downside? And so that's kind of where we are. That's at the decision-making crossroads where we are right now. And so the move that happened just yesterday, that pump after the major dump that we had the prior day, is we need to look at that, look at the wave structure of that, and then try to make a decision based on that wave structure. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on the time frames. And we're going to try to just zone in right here. We got two options again. Just let me share with you two options. We have basically, we could be forming this flat. That's the next move to the upside. This would be 5 waves to the upside. We'd be looking for a wave pattern, something like this, and it would create that kind of shape. Okay, that would be one thing we're looking for. And then the other thing we'd be looking for is this just to come down, just from where we are to come down now, or it could consolidate up here a little bit, but just to come down from here, not make any new higher highs, and come down from here and to finish out a 5-wave move. Okay, to get us down here to this region down here to take out this liquidity zone. All right. So those are the two options on the table that I can see that are really most imminent and most important to focus in on. So let's now zoom in here to the small time frame and look at what we got going on in that move. Now, the thing is, what do we expect to see? What do we expect to see if it's going down? If we're going to get the downward count now? Well, we would expect to say, hey, this is a 3-wave move. It's awfully extended, guys. And I know you guys are thinking, wow, that's so extended. But at the end of the day, we've seen this over and over and over, 3-wave moves that get extended like that. Let me just point to one of them right here. If you say, Jim, I don't think that's 3 waves. Look at that move right there. This little move right there was a really, really extended 3-wave move. This was a flat. That was a 3-wave move. Okay? It is what it is. So we can have 3-wave moves, okay? Now, one might argue that this was a flat and that actually was 5-wave move. Fine. If you want to argue that, that's fine. But then you got to deal with the fact that this was a really extended 3-wave move. Either way, you've got two waves here, possibilities that say, hey, we got really a really extended wave that was actually 3 waves, and that can happen in this market. Okay, so if you're balking at this as 3 waves, I get you, but it only has 3 waves and it's just extended. All right, so if this is 3 waves, if this formation here is only 3, then the expectation is down. Okay, that we actually on the 1-minute chart, I know it's a 1-minute chart, guys, but I go down to the 1 minute to see if I can understand the wave structure, because guys, for me as an Elliott wave trader, the wave structure tells me everything. Okay, so I have a potential leading diagonal right there. That's a potential way of looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not a triangle. That's what we call a leading diagonal. That's actually an impulse wave in the Elliott wave world, and what we would expect to see is a 3-wave pullback after that. So, and that's exactly what we just got. We got a 3-wave pullback. Okay, so we got a 3-wave. Looking good. We did not break the top. There is a rule. We haven't broken it at least in Coinbase and Bybit. It didn't break. Coinbase almost did, but it did not break. And so one of the rules of Elliott says that wave 2 cannot retrace beyond the origin of wave 1. If it does, this cannot be a 1-2. It would have to be an A-B instead. Okay. However, so if this is a 1-2, let me zoom back out just a hair. There we go. This would be 3 waves. This would be a 1, 2. How would we be counting that? Ultimately, we'd be going 1, 2, looking for 3, 4, 5, looking for a really dumpy wave here. And guys, we're coming down from where we are, potentially. Okay, so that is the implication, guys, of what's going on in the chart right now if this is 3 waves. However, there's another count here that says, hey, guys, this wave could turn into 5 waves. And this is a common Bitcoin correction that I teach my people all the time. You got to learn this pattern and this shape of the market. Often what you'll get is you'll get what seems to be a reversal wave. Then you'll get 3 waves that often take out the top or come very close to the top. And then it'll spike down again. And what that's called, okay, what's that called here? It's a flat. And this would be a wave 4 of our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'd be looking for a 5th wave to the upside. If this happens, okay, that's going to be telling, okay, if that happens. Because if that's 5 waves, that means we're beginning something. This was a reversal. We came up and we took out key resistance areas, guys. This area right here, you see above these waves right over here and above this, we took it out, okay? And that's going to be key. And if we come up here for a 5th wave for a more definitive break of that area, that's going to be very telling, because that means probably we're reversing and getting out of this region. We're not heading down, but actually the momentum is now shifting to the upside. If that happens, then the expectation is I need to see 5 waves finished. So I'm going to see this wave come down here, maybe take out that liquidity, and then pop back up to create a 5th wave move. Okay. The other possibility is that this could be wave 4 of wave 3. We spike up, come back down, spike up again, and that would be the end of the 5th wave. Either way, I need a finished 5 wave structure here, and I've drawn 2 ideas. Could finish here and come down, or finish here and come down. But either way, I need 5 waves finishing. And then after that 5 waves finishes, we're going to be looking for a 3 wave pullback that we can go long on, because we'd be looking more to the upside. Zooming out, what would that be? Well, that would be the beginning of a 5 wave move to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be the C wave of our expanded flat that we're looking at. So there you go, guys. I mean, that's really it right there. That's in a nutshell. Everything boiled down to really this wave structure that we're in. Okay, this wave structure that we're in. If it turns into 5 waves, the most probable move is that there's going to be a 3 wave pullback and a continuation to the upside. Most probably. Okay. Now, if it's simply let me go back to small time frame. There we go. Sorry about that. If it simply starts impulsing down from here, that means we get a move down, we get a pullback and continuation. Okay, then guys, we're looking at 25K range. We're looking at that 28, 30. We're looking at 30K and then 28, and then from there we'll see what the wave does. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. That's everything just kind of boiled down to a nutshell right here at this key moment in the charts, and what happens today is going to be very telling for what might be happening over the next couple of weeks and where the market might be heading. All right, guys, there it is. Hope that's helpful to you. If you want to learn Elliott wave structure, how to read the market from an Elliott wave perspective, guys, love to have you in the Discord. Anybody that joins the Discord right now, between now and the end of the month, gets the rest of the month for free. In other words, Patreon will bill you, okay? But what I'll do is I'll refund you on the 1st of the month, the 1st of March. So in other words, you just get a couple extra days free, so you don't have to wait to the beginning. A lot of people like to wait because they know how Patreon bills. They like to wait till the 1st of the month to join. I'm saying don't worry about it. I'll refund you, and you can just come on in. Love to have you in the Discord, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this. This is the only video this week besides the live. I've got a lot going on in my life. My stepmother is in the final stages of life, and I'm going to see my dad on Saturday. So I've been preparing things at my home before I leave. We're looking at selling my house as well. So we got a lot going on in life, and so I just with all my Discord responsibilities and what's going on in the house, I've just got so much going on. Sorry I couldn't get a video out. But that said, if you need videos and you want access to, no matter what, access to the information, guys. $40 a month is a steal. You should, if you can trade, if you know how to trade, you should be able to take that analysis and it'll help you make money. It should pay for itself, guys. But if you're learning how to trade, it's worth the $40 investment to learn how to trade per month. So with that said, guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. If you enjoy the content, would you let me know in the comments? Man, if you guys blow up the comments, it really, really helps the channel, helps my family as well, and gives me a reason to keep making videos. Thanks so much again. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.